Hi everyone, happy almost spring. The year has been speeding by. I hope that you have been making the best of it. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about decorating, specifically decorating on a budget. So for those of you who know a little bit about me, you know that I moved from New York about 2 years ago down to South Florida, and I have been busy decorating my home, and any of you who are homeowners know how expensive that can be. So I thought I would give you some of my tips for making your home very lovely, but also on a budget, which comes into play, the sponsor of my video today, Rocket Money. So what is Rocket Money? Rocket Money is a personal finance app, and it helps you to manage your money by setting budgets, canceling subscriptions. You can do all sorts of things on the Rocket app. And I have been personally using it to help me to save and to budget in my move and in decorating my new home. So I thought I would share it with you today. Rocket Money has over 5 million members, and it has helped its customers save an average of $740 a year. It also has over $500 million saved in canceled subscriptions. So those are some huge benefits, and I'm sure that each and every one of you watching the video would like to take advantage of one of them in some way or another. The other thing I've been using the Rocket Money app for is to identify and cancel my unwanted subscriptions. So I'm sure you're like me. Whenever you're perusing the internet or you're online shopping, you get a notification, would you like to subscribe? It seems reasonably inexpensive, so you click the accept button and you totally forget about it. And then one day you're looking at your credit card statement and you have a ton of subscription charges. So I know we're all guilty of it, but I think that this is obviously something that we should avoid. It's also difficult to know when you have these subscriptions, and that's where Rocket Money comes into play. So the app will actually identify those subscriptions and then gives you the option to cancel them. It does it all for you, completely automated, makes it so easy. The other thing that I've really continued to find useful in the Rocket Money app is the budgeting tool, because it will identify different areas that you're spending money on and just really give you information and visibility into your spending habits. A lot of people don't have that. So when you're saving up for a large purchase, such as a vacation, or I would love to put a jacuzzi in my backyard, or even just to understand where you're spending money on and how you can save, the Rocket Money app is great for doing that. So I would definitely suggest, guys, that you can download it for free and to check it out, and it will save you in so many different ways. So before we go on the house tour, I will encourage you to click the link in my description or go to rocketmoney.com/Janine and get started for free. So we are in my living room, and you can see that I have a big open, wide space with very high ceilings. So the biggest tip I can give, or the best advice I should say, for decorating is just looking at your color scheme. I think a lot of people try to get too fancy. They add colors, maybe vibrant colors, maybe colors that have stripes or patterns. That always makes it more difficult, because it's more difficult to match things, more difficult to match colors. I also think it doesn't leave the room open, and you want to just kind of give that airy feeling. So first tip is just paint everything in a neutral color. I have a very light eggshell white. It really goes with everything. And then as you can see, I've also chosen my decor to stay within that neutral theme. So I have the beige couch, and then I have some pillows with adding in a light of color, a little pop of color. The other reason I think this is very helpful is that we do get bored from time to time with the decor in our house. So we're not going to go ahead and buy a whole new sofa. But what we might do is we might just change up certain things, like the throw pillows or the blankets. So I think if you have a neutral color, it's a lot easier to change things up. You don't have to spend money on buying more expensive furniture. The other thing I wanted to mention, of course we have our little doggy stairs that matches everything. Throw pillows and throw blankets are just a beautiful, great way to kind of spice things up, makes things look fancy and expensive, but they don't have to be. So I would highly encourage that. The other tip that I will give is just like when you're getting dressed to go out, right? You will spend money on things that are really staples, that are classic, that will last for a while. So people always say, spend money on the shoes, maybe not so much on the handbag. Same rule applies when it comes to home decor. So I did spend a good amount of money on my sectional. This I will have forever, but all of my accent pieces, believe it or not, I did get a lot of them on Amazon. I know that sounds crazy, but you can actually do that. This plant in the corner here is from Amazon, and then right here, this recliner, which looks super expensive, this is also from Amazon. So the beauty about decorating on a budget is that you don't have to wait that 8 to 10 week window to get your furniture delivered. You don't have to pay for assembly. A lot of things you buy online will come very quickly, and they are also easy to assemble, and they are high quality. Okay. Now we are in my kitchen, and again, you can see it's very simple. I do have some tips here when it comes to kitchen decor and just in general. So what I love the most in any room is the lighting fixture, and we all know those can be super expensive. It's really amazing. You can go into a lighting store and you can see fixtures that look very similar. One can be 5 times more money than another one. Now, of course, perhaps the quality of the crystals are different or the glass is different, but if you're looking to decorate on a budget, it's really not necessary to spend that much money on lighting fixtures. So I have this beautiful chandelier above my kitchen dinette. It was very reasonably cost. It's very neutral. It's light also. So that's a great way to save money when it comes to decorating. I also love artificial flowers because I always love flowers. I used to buy flowers for myself every week. When I added up how much I spent in the entire year, it was a lot more than buying a centerpiece that is an artificial arrangement. So I have some favorite stores online that I buy these at. Just have to remember to dust them because they do collect dust, but they are also a great way to save money. I then also love little accents. So we have our candles here. Candles smell so good. They always make any decor look super stylish. My final tip when it comes to decorating on a budget is all about artwork. So really, art brings any home to life. And I know that you can, again, spend so much money on artwork, but you can also have artwork that is personal and meaningful and doesn't cost you a lot. So right here behind my piano, I have some artwork that my dad painted. I just invested in a nice frame, and you can see it matches beautifully. Didn't cost me a lot, and it also has personal meaning. So I hope, guys, that this was a helpful video to you. I wish you luck on your decorating journey. Don't get stressed out. I know sometimes it can be stressful to decorate. The best thing is to just go slow, take your time, enjoy the process, as they say. Thank you, Rocket Money, for sponsoring my video. Again, I will put a link in my description. You can go to rocketmoney.com/Janine and you can get started for free right now. I hope you take advantage of this wonderful app for all of your budgeting and financial needs. I'll see you guys all soon.